And we are back. And honestly, listen, I'm not any happier about it than you are. But mercifully, this should be the last episode in this series of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Believe it or not, I'm actually somewhat more motivated than when I made the last video. Although I am also somewhat more ill, which I wouldn't recommend. Being ill is a little bit shit. Now, I think in the previous video I failed this race. I have failed my race. White men worldwide are disgusted. That's not. Is everything I say? I don't know. I'm not racist. I'm really not. I do think it's funny to poke fun at racism. At racism, not races, because racism's such an archaic concept, isn't it? Like, you're different. You're weird. Like, how fucking primitive do you have to be upset by something like that? Of course, this is coming from a man who frequently goes on tirades about how transgender people are insane. So I suppose I am, in fact, one of these moronic pieces of shit. But I do not claim to be intelligent. No sirree, Bob. No. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to gauge if you're intelligent. Or maybe that's what stupid people say. But I know a lot of people who are just fucking, like, brain dead dumb. A lot of people. I've been on dates with them. I encounter them in everyday life. But are they just the very dregs of society? And I'm actually of low intelligence. You know what I mean? They're like, if I'm below average, are they just the gutterballs of intelligence? Who's to say? It is weird though. It's weird when you meet someone so stupid that they actually interpret the things that you say as stupid by nature of the fact they don't understand them. That happens a lot. I find if you're a particularly witty individual, not to suggest I am, but I have a level of wit, if that flies over someone's head, it'll go one of two ways. One, they'll look at you confused, sort of acknowledging that they don't get it. Or on the other, they'll sort of be that loud, obnoxious, weird, you know, arsehole who says like, what's this bloke on about? What's he on? He don't know what he's saying. It's just like, no, you're a fucking moron. I know exactly what I'm saying. It's light years above anything you can comprehend, which is tragic, because it's just some sort of sideways remark about transgendered people. Anyway, on a more positive note, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. That's a really weird name for a game, isn't it? I'm hoping to win this race. As you can see, I'm off to a terrible start. That's nothing new. But I don't know. Yeah, again, in the interest of self-harm, I think I will be playing through the prequel after I'm done with this. It makes me feel, man. Pain is the only time I get to feel. Makes me feel alive. Doesn't. Actually, that's kind of true, isn't it? As a man who suffers from depression, maybe not pain, but if someone shocks you, or like causes you to become anxious, like that kind of shocks the depression out of you momentarily. Gives you like an adrenaline rush. So, in a lot of ways, pain and fear do make me feel alive. That is not an invitation for you to harm me. Unless your idea of harm is sucking a certain appendage between my legs. If you're a female, obviously. God, that's a. I shouldn't have said that, should I? That's criminal. That's actually criminal. Is it criminal? I don't know. Is it criminal to wishfully think? Is that a crime? I suppose it depends what you're thinking, doesn't it? Don't know. Right, I'm putting this shit together, man. Taking my loose diarrhea poop and consolidating it into one thick chunk of success. There you go. Lap 2. Not lap 2. Well, it is lap 2, but position 2. I'm, you know, you may have noticed, somewhat into self-deprecating humour. I also like to point out my rather abundant flaws, which I'm now going to do in a way that might cause a lot of you to unsubscribe. Although at the rate we're going, I'm losing more subscribers than I'm gaining, so meh. So I was at the gym the other day with my friend. And my friend is profoundly racist, right? So you know, he's my friend, so that reflects poorly on me anyway. But whatever. Because I'm as bad as him in that respect. But he's profoundly racist. So when I'm around him, I will say profoundly racist things for his amusement, because I like to make people laugh. I frequently fail, as you may have noticed, but I like to do it. Anyway, I also occasionally am a fan of the dad joke. Do you know what I mean? Like when someone's, you know what dad jokes are. For those of you that don't, it's when someone says like, "Oh, have you seen Stevie Wonder's wife?" And you say no. And he's like, "Neither is he," because he's blind. Another distasteful joke. Anyway, on that level, we were at the gym. And occasionally I'll say this thing about Vin Diesel. Now, there's a condiment, a popular one in this country, fish and chips, called vinegar. And if you break it down, it sounds like Vin nigger. The N-word, the very racist N-word. I'm not racist, like I say. But I was just doing a couple of reps at the gym, and I looked at my buddy, and I just blurred out, "Oh, vinegar, Vin nigger, Vin Diesel's African-American cousin." Right? Not particularly funny, very dad jokey. He didn't even remark at it. But then unfortunately I realised that about 3 feet in front of me was a gentleman of coloured persuasion. He seemed quite disgusted with the remark. Now this is a thing that happens to me quite frequently in life. I will drop the N-bomb and get myself into a lot of trouble. So, you know, there's a lesson to be learned here. Learn from my mistakes. Don't be racist in public. Probably don't be racist anywhere. Is this racist to recall this tale? I don't think it is. It's like a confession. Like we get Alcoholics Anonymous. They're like, "One point I was so low, I drank the urine from my own bladder just to get that alcoholic hit." It's like, yep. They've done that. I have said it before though. If you're an alcoholic, at least you're part of something. You know, a lot of alcoholics out there. You're part of alcoholism. With your, and you're a part of anonymity as well. Sort of. I don't know. I'm told it's a sickness. Which I thoroughly agree with actually, because alcohol tastes like shit, and you must be really sick to enjoy that. Specifically beer. That's right, beer. I'm shitting on everything you stand for, the male viewer. I think beer tastes like slightly chilled carbonated urine. Having tried my own slightly chilled carbonated urine, I can really honestly say there's not a lot of difference. But yeah, there's some weird bravado in this country. I see it all the time. Beer doesn't taste nice to me. And I have had people who will say, you know, beer drinkers who will admit it's not very nice. But I find it weird when people take a sip of beer and go, oh, that is the spot. Oh, just what I needed. It's like, really? It tastes like shit. I can understand you doing that if you're drinking, like, I don't know, a Ribena or a Coke, something sweet and delicious. That's why these things are sweet and delicious. That's why Alco Pops exist, because they want people who don't like the taste of carbonated piss to buy their alcoholic beverages. I don't know. I have a real issue with, like, false bravado. It weirds me out. Just tell the truth. I don't, who's like, there's not like an audience of fucking circus seals going, when you fucking tell someone that, "Oh yeah, I like shagging birds, I love the taste of beer." No. No one benefits from that statement. People like me think you're an arsehole. Women probably think you're an arsehole, unless they're of the same mentality. But have you seen those sort of ladette women? Let's just say, the day the word ladette was formed, the lesbian trucker subset of society lost quite a few members. Lesbian. Not that there's anything wrong with being a lesbian trucker, by the way. You know, I like a woman who knows how to carry herself. Actually, I do know a bloke who's basically into those kind of ladies, which is unfortunate because he's quote unquote straight, and they're obviously not. I think he appreciates their build, their masculinity, and upper body strength. And who wouldn't in a woman? You know what I mean? Who doesn't like short hair, a bit of 5 o'clock shadow, and an Adam's apple on their girl? I know I do. Not. Way into it. By the way, I figured out what song this reminds me of. It's Obla Dee Obla Da by the Beatles. Wait until the chorus ends, and I'll explain this to you in greater detail since you asked. You know the bit where it goes, "La la la la, life goes on." That's literally in this song. Also, the Beatles are great. and I'm an old man, so I would say that. I'm not really old enough to be a die-hard Beatles enthusiast, though. I should probably be into, like, Oasis or something, I suppose, but they're not really the Beatles. Contrary to popular belief, they're also not that much of a... Oh, God! A rip-off of the Beatles. I find it weird that people get caught up on that. So they use the same chords and the same instruments. That's theft! Yeah, that clearly is theft, isn't it? They've got a couple of songs that were, like, clearly complete theft. Ah, bollocks. What's that one that sounds like Golden Brown? Part of the Queue? Obviously, it's not a Beatles song. I think it's the Stranglers. I don't know. Right. Let's get back on topic. And try and win a race, shall we? Fucking hell, this video is only 10 minutes long. I feel like I've been sat here for 2 hours. It's nearly my birthday. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. It's true. Birthdays can be a bit rubbish. Or depressing. To me, it's just like Valentine's Day. Actually, my birthday's 2 days after Valentine's Day. So it's a lot like Valentine's Day due to its proximity. But yeah, it's alright if you've got a partner, isn't it? They'll buy you a bunch of crap. Well, I say it's alright. I used to spend a lot of money when I was dating, when I was less repugnant to the female gender. I used to spend a lot of money on Valentine's Day gifts, which left me broke for my birthday, which is unfortunate. But, you know, it's fun to make other people happy, isn't it? Believe it or not. Despite the fact that I verbally assault and attack all races, creeds, colours, genders, sexual preferences, just every human being that's ever existed. I do occasionally like to bring joy to their life. La 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 la, I am shit. So here we go. Find that behind me. Oh, mate. I don't really speak like this in real life, but I don't know. When I start playing games, I become this... Oh, dear God! No! I become this common asshole. Yeah, maybe I'm a common asshole anyway, who knows. Oh, I'm going to retry this race again, aren't I? You poor bastards having to watch this. I feel like these races, it's the luck of the draw. You might win and destroy everyone on your path, or you might get wiped out immediately. La 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 la. Da 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 da. This is what you like to come to my videos for? Vaguely off-key humming? Please be the end, please be the end. Oh god, it's a third lap, isn't there? Shit, man. I don't want to play this course again, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I kind of do, because I'm a bit mental, but I don't want you guys to have to sit through the same track over and over again. La 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 la, life goes on, yeah. Something, 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 marketplace. This isn't going to be good, is it? Oh my fucking word. You know what? I'm knocking it down to easy. Don't judge me. For all you know, I could have a disability that stops me. You haven't seen my hands. They can be horribly deformed. Or I could be one of those poor people that has to play with their feet. Not because they have a disability, but just out of choice, because they're a bit, you know, crazy. They're a bit cray-cray. I don't play with my feet. In any sense of the word. I'm not Quentin Tarantino. Oh, he plays with other people's feet. Sicko. Of all the things to have a fetish about, for crying out loud. A fucking foot. La 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 la. Can you imagine that on a date as well? Some girl's like, so are you like a breast man, leg man? Well, man, more of a pinky toe man myself. It's just like, oh, that's not creepy at all, is it? Oh, you buttholes! Oh, thank God. I'm the king, baby. Hail the king, man. Oh! Na, 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 na. Oh! I'm not very good with this hot rod thing, but let's try and detonate on these sluts. Oh! He's blown it. Blow that, fuckers. Ah, stunt failed, eh? Well, 2 laps deep on this newer difficulty, and I've yet to take a hit, so that's good news. Should be alright. Oops. Hang on. Oh no! Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I've at least got to win the bloody race. BD Joe has been eliminated. Excuse me, he hasn't. Yeah, look how framing this course gets. So a buddy of mine pointed out that this is actually an issue with the game. Not my PC! Oh, you fucking a-hole! You dirty bastard. Wouldn't b-hole make more sense? As in like butthole. I suppose arse begins with A. I know the alphabet. What the fuck? You fucking monstrous pricks! God damn it! That's it, BD. Come here! Oh, that's right. I'm getting real pissed now. Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, I really have an issue with kart racing games when it boils down to the luck of the fucking draw with these damn power-ups. That's right. Throw my toys out the pram, motherfucker. There's nothing you can do about it. Maybe give me a dummy. I don't know. A dummy for a dummy. Oh, please be the finish. I don't want to play no more. Whatever, I'll take second. Oh no! Another lap! Oh, fuck this game, seriously. Damn it, I know I should stop playing when I reach the credits. The silent, eerily silent credits. That's right. I hit it. I hit it, man. I hit that aye. My kind of lady is small. Somewhat primate-like. A tail. That's what I look for in a woman. She's a fine piece of tail. Oh dear. I don't like objectifying women either. That's the thing I can moan about next. But I do like the irony of saying something like, "Poor, look at the tits on that piece of arse." How offensive. That's just annihilation, isn't it? Look at the tits on that piece of arse. Marvellous. What world we live in. Speaking of living in a world, I have no segue, but I have finished this wretched course. I did pretty well. Rio, you really didn't, buddy boy. Right. I think we've got enough time for another race, although if it involves that many retries, probably not. Oh, okay, I don't want the console mod, so we don't need to unlock that. See, I'm scared that's a warp zone to more levels. Oh, great, another Knights character. I don't know, this might be a bit of an anticlimax, folks, because I've got more shit to unlock, but no desire to play this game any longer. Oh dear, what do I do? What do I do? Is it possible that I can get some stars from the earlier race? Oh, hello. Oh, I can't unlock that either. What is that? Well, we all knew I wasn't going to 100% this game. So let's waste some money at the casino. Oh, that's not bad, is it? Crashes slow you down less. As a man who's prone to crashing. Ugh. I remember that level well. I really... This game's just become an exercise in self-harm. I know I've said that before, but... It's so true. It's so disgustingly true. I need 120 stars. That's a lot of stars. For a man who's beaten all these races. I mean, let's try the easiest race in the game on hard. You know this isn't going to work out well. Whew, alright, deep breaths. You know what I think I'm going to say? If I lose this race, which I'm certain I will, this may be the end of this video series. I got to the credits, I did a little bit more. I think we learnt a few things about ourselves along the way. Perhaps things that we didn't want to know, but by Christ, we have learnt them. And then I can move on to the next Sonic game and start getting upset and cursing at that one. One might hope my skills, and I use that term loosely, the skills I acquired in this game will carry over to the next one, or the previous one, as it were. I don't know, I just don't know. I mean, this is a fitting end, isn't it? This is where it all began. Level 1. And that should be where it ends. I mean, right? Also, I think I came second when I did this last time. Because I was having issues with the drifting mechanics. Let's dance! Don't know what that was. Half Duke Nukem, half me. I suppose I could just start filming the next series, and if I speak vaguely enough, then I can still come back to this and finish it, and you'd never know that there was a separation between the two, other than the fact that I have constant verbal diarrhea and will probably point it out straight away. Imagine actually having a form of diarrhea that came out of your mouth. Like every time you spoke, poo came out of your face. Actual verbal diarrhea. Although you get those people, I think you'd still be you'd probably find a way to be alright in life, because you get those massively obese people who are like 800 pounds, I don't know what that is in stone, a lot. And they've still got a partner who looks after them, and Lord only knows what that term entails. A lot of cleaning. A lot of crevice cleaning. Yeah. Right, I talk a lot of shit, so, you know, in many ways I do have verbal diarrhea. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. Yeah, that's definitely it. Right. Mercifully, this nightmare is over. Did I finish the game? No. I mean, yes. Did we see everything it had to offer? No. Do you reckon there are more tours? I mean, that looks like the end, but then, to be fair, that looked like the end previously. Well, maybe we'll never know. I would like to thank me for being the person who's viewed these videos on YouTube, and anyone else who stumbled across them. Know that this game is fun for a while, and eventually less fun, and then exponentially less and less and less fun. But if you see it on the cheap and you're better at games than me, which doesn't take much, maybe you should play it. I don't know. It's got, you know, you scratch the nostalgia itch. This game is fun. It's a good game. I'm just a big baby, but that is it. I feel like I should sing a song to sort of see us out. We'll meet again someday soon. Don't know when. Is that even the word? It's not, is it? It's not even the fucking lyrics. Bugger it. I'm outie, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that shit. And stay tuned for more. And more. And more. And more. And more.